actor, comedian, man who can make a pork pie hat work, but man who today can make a cowboy hat work. It is David Koechner in studio. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, guys. I'm clearly local.
I like
Yes.
I got a sweet hat.
You got the boots?
Dude, I always got my boots.
Okay.
There we go.
Look at that. Those are sharp.
Oh, I love it.
Those are
I love
worn.
Those
it.
are pira
Those are worn,
uku, or
too.
as my boot guy goes, pira uka.
Nice.
And it's a fish out of the Amazon, and I can tell a lie of a story if you want to, but let's talk about my hat. I came to town, and you always like to contact local people who might help you promote your show. There's a guy named Dallas, I believe we're in that town, who lives in Fort Worth, so there's some irony there, and doesn't say anything nice about this town. I'm kidding. And
No,
You're
right.
not. Yeah, I got it.
I know there's a rivalry, and it's Kansas and Missouri. So he's got a hat company called DNA Hat Company.
Okay.
And he says, I'll give you a hat. And I go in, I'm like, I'm excited because I'm a hat guy too. And so this is a felt hat. Now, I get that. So I've never had a hat made for me except on Anchorman 2, but they'd already made the whole hat. They just fitted it. When you get a hat in Texas, it's just, what do you call it, the stock hat.
Yeah.
It's your size, but it's round and flat. And I thought that was the hat, and I thought it looked amazing. I'd never worn it. They're like laughing at me, like, no, we're going to shape it. And so they shape it at it's Sombreros there in near the stockyards. And I just got more and more excited. He goes, you like an open road? I wear an open road. So he starts trimming it that way. And now, I don't know, can I say... Can I say the word like erector set on the show?
Yeah.
So I have an erector set going on while they're making this hat.
Yeah.
And I could not be happier. So yeah, I got this. This hat is sharp.
It is very sharp.
And then Dallas and I went out for dinner that night. It is at the place, the Mexican place, Joe's.
Joe Garcia. Joe T. Garcia's.
Joe T. Garcia's, and he and I are waiting for our table, and a gal, stoic like we are, because I'm always quiet, and some lady comes up, and she's about, I don't know, she's a young gal, like 50, and she goes, can I just say, you two look so dapper tonight? And I'm like, thank you.
Nice.
And then so she left her husband, and so I don't know, but maybe by Sunday night I'd be married. We'll see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, here's hoping, right?
So that's what I'm doing this weekend, guys.
Okay, so that also
It's
you're doing.
a heck of a hat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
4 hits at Hyenas in Fort Worth, and I've always wanted to know this, and since you're right here, you've got an earlier show and a later show.
2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday.
Does the later show, is it more intense, darker? What, like?
Here's what. It's just the next show.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Comics can have a judgment about what this show's going to be. All right? I have a job to do. These people, I have so much gratitude. People paid to come see me.
Right.
All I care about, my job is to entertain you for this hour, right? That's my job. My job is not to presuppose who you are as an audience. All I know is, like, we all got in the same ship. I'm going to captain this thing. It might list to the right or left at some points, but at some point we're going to catch some wind.
Right.
And you're all going to depart and go, that was good.
Yeah.
That's my job.
I like that. How much do you, I mean, it's evident partially in that answer, but how much do you appreciate those people who are there like, I'm going to take my hard-earned money, I'm going to pay to see you?
It's got to be your primary gratitude. It's got to be your primary concern. I mean, you can't, dude, we're in show business. Are you kidding me? That's a good day.
Right.
The 3 of us right now are in show business.
Right.
Or we love our work. This is a good day. I'm here to do my job. And thankfully, my job is to bring some joy.
Yes, it is. I have more hat questions.
Yes.
Did you choose? Did you choose black, or did they say this is the season for black?
No, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
He brought me chocolate.
Okay.
It's a color, folks.
Yes.
And that's good color. And he brought me black. Both great colors. And
Johnny Cash started going through your mind, and you're like,
people. Once I start wearing this hat, people are going to forget Johnny Cash. Now, is that a bit of a reach? I don't think so. Can I sing? No. Can I play guitar? No. Can I fake it? So, it was chocolate was the other one, but why should I put this one on? I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I can't say on air what I said when I looked in the mirror, but I'll tell you guys off mic.
I appreciate
and you
that.
saw the erector set in the mirror. That makes a lot of sense.
All men are 12 years old, and you're not going to get any woman that argues that. All men are the mature age of 12. If you find a 13-year-old, maturity-wise, you're going to marry that one.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I actually, the other part of stand-up I've got on stage once.
Okay.
Froze.
Yeah.
Completely. Never did it again.
All right.
I've been on stage to do other things, but never comedy.
Sure.
crowd work. Now, I know the office trivia is kind of like that. Do you like comedians that do crowd work?
Well, I don't have an opinion. And
Okay.
whatever works for them is fine. Here's the thing. Look, as long as people are bringing people into comedy clubs, I'm happy.
Yes.
People
Okay,
people want to go, well, TikTokers shouldn't be doing comedy clubs. Yes, they should, because that audience has never been to a comedy club. Now, whether or not they have a good experience that night, they got inside of a comedy club and they go, oh, there's more than just this. Now, whether that guy's successful that night is good or whether he's not successful, it's still good because you went to a place you've never gone before and you're probably going to take a chance to go back. So I got no judgment. Like, it's like, should I say X, Y, and Z shouldn't be a type of music? Come on. My daughter loves Sabrina Carpenter.
Right.
Now, what if I declared, dude, I'm obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter?
Go ahead and say
When you
that.
go, ooh,
Yeah.
that's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
You're not
So-
making that declaration, right?
No.
Okay, good.
She
But if
seems
somebody
like a
declares
sweet kid.
they're obsessed with you, that's fine, no matter what.
Right. Well, no. I'm just saying. I'm just made the idea of like what you like is up to you.
right.
Like people go, is Taylor Swift? Why can't she like Travis? Why can't they have love? Why does
Yeah.
it bother you? Who's in the booth up there rooting on a team?
And she's not a TV executive. She's not the one who says, one shot on me right now.
No, and plus, what are you guys? Why does that bother you?
Doesn't bother me.
They cut to owners who, I'll tell you what, there's plenty of owners who are horrible people. There's plenty of owners that are amazing people. The Hunt family is an amazing group of people who are filled with grace. That's who they are as a family. I'm going to tell you what happened at last year's Super Bowl. I'm not talking about the game. Before the game, they have a pregame party or something, right? Get-together, gathering. The Hunt family did a step and repeat, which means pictures.
Yes.
For an hour and a half.
Wow.
That family is amazing and wonderful and sweet. And they sat and took pictures with anybody from that was invited to that party that wanted to come up and take a picture. And they remember you, they know you. That's a great family.
Last
right?
year at the Super Bowl, I saw Gracie Hunt.
Sweetheart.
She was standing about 15, 20 feet from us. Kevin goes, go see if you can get her on. And because we're doing Radio Row, and I walk over and I said, hey, we're from Dallas, introduce myself. Would you like to come on? And she goes, what do you want to talk about? And I was like, your charity.
Nice.
And she
Smart.
said, I have time. And came and sat down and did an awesome segment.
Yeah.
And she was amazing.
Now, the year before that at the Super Bowl, our other former co-host who is now calling games for the Texas Rangers,
Okay.
He
That's baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked to Clark Hunt. We had him on for an interview.
Sure.
He made a not so vague insinuation that wouldn't you like to see your backup quarterback get injured so Shane Buechele, the son of former Rangers great Steve Buechele, gets in the game. There's an actual thing that he said to the owner of the Chiefs. It didn't go over the best.
What did he say? Okay.
As you could probably
So-
imagine.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's awful.
He was like, no, I don't hope that happens.
I'm sorry, you want my nearly $1 billion investment to what? What happened? What happened?
Yeah.
Do you want me to wish pestilence upon your family? No. Well, what kind of question is that?
I don't know.
The only way to answer that question is like, why would you ask that question? I'm not going to say you're rude, but that's a rude question. I don't know what your intention is. If you're trying to get a rise out of me, but I'm filled with grace and love, and so I'm going to give you a good answer because that's who that family. I brought you back to that's who that family is.
We both
Notice
looked
he's not
at
here
him.
anymore.
Yeah. We both looked at him and go, Mike. And he was like, what? I was just curious. So I'm with you on that.
Root against the Rangers, I guess.
No!
Well, what do you want me to do? I just heard this disparaging story about these people that I like.
He did play for the Rangers too, Kevin.
And
so
he's
that's
a
another
really nice
thing.
person. It's just sometimes the filter, he
Yeah.
knows this.
Yeah, yeah.
The filter doesn't go.
Again, folks, that's baseball, not hockey.
Was
There
it
you go. That's right.
Was it a tough year then for you with what happened with your
Look,
team?
how long can you be on top, gang? I got no complaints. This is the way that the league is designed. It's smart. It's smart. Look, here's the thing that bothered me a little bit was nobody started griping about the Patriots until year 9 of their dominance.
Right.
Like, why are you guys getting mad at us for year 7 or 6? Because we're going to go 3 more. So shut your mouths and take it. Now, so we're taking a little break.
Yeah.
You can't, listen, if you keep consistently getting, lower and lower draft picks, that's the way it goes. And now of course, once you have that team, you got to pay your everybody, it's economics. It's all economics, gang.
I get it.
Yeah, we're trading horses.
Now, you do have
Trying to keep it local. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're talking with David Koechner right here on 105.3 The Fan. You do have a playoff rooting interest, though, do you not, with the Bears?
Kind of. I lived in Chicago for 10 years. Yeah. But to be completely honest, I'm not invested because the Chiefs aren't in there. So now, do I go? Do I want the AFC to win? Is the real question. Right.
Yeah. Well, so I did. Fun debate. Yeah.
Sorry, I did live in Chicago for 9 years, and I've got a ton of friends that love the Bears.
Okay.
And it's been a minute.
Yes.
But, I mean, they're not going to make it. The fact that they got to the playoffs is great. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to pretend that they're going to be in the Super Bowl.
You think they're losing this weekend?
It's not about them. It's about Seattle.
Okay.
Look, I'm right. Come on, dude. Who's not going to root for Sam Darnold?
That guy right there. That guy right there.
He's got a great story. Come on, man.
Tell me the story then so that I can buy in.
Oh, he gets drafted by the Jets?
That was a miserable place to go.
And now he's not there? That's the whole story. Now he gets drafted high by the Jets. Did they draft Wilson the next year?
They jetsed it up.
Poor good Lord. You're talking about bad ownership. He lets his sons who play Madden, and this is real, his sons who play Madden give him football advice, and he takes it. Okay. Yeah, let's let you have $1 billion that you inherited from the Johnson & Johnson company. I have no opinions.
In your face, Corey!
Then Sam goes to Minnesota, helps them out. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not good enough for you? Does he quit? No. He then flourishes. I mean, come on. I like that Minnesota coach. But anyway, goes to Seattle. No one's watching all year because it's Seattle. Like, I forgot you're even a state. Are you part of the United States?
It's like he's been listening to you,
part of Canada? Oh, that's right. There is. Oh, right. There's a Vancouver in Canada and a Vancouver in the United States. But I forgot there's just a Seattle in the United States. Right. And it's the toughest waters in the United States, and that's why the Coast Guard trains there. But point is, you have a baseball team that almost made it, heartbreak. But now you got a football team. And they've got the second loudest venue in football behind the
Arrowhead.
What was Arrowhead Stadium? Now we say "Yeehaw!" And anyway, that's why I'm rooting for the Seahawks.
I'm so glad that you talked about people forgetting about him, Corey. Tell David
with the cake on
where the Seahawks were. And you originally were making your playoff power rankings.
So we power ranked the 14 teams. I got to number 10 and forgot the Seahawks.
Forgot they existed.
I just said you forget Seattle's even in the United States. You think Mariners cute, nice, cute. No, you ain't gonna make it. Why don't you give it to Canada, where you're from? Oh shoot, Toronto's in Canada, not the United States. I mean, if we had to swap Toronto for Seattle, it'd be like 51% to 49% in the United States, because this country does not know what to do.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm so glad that you brought that up, because we've had this argument throughout the week. Now, one of the things that you were talking about earlier is not making any, not presupposing anything about your audience.
Right.
Yeah, and I was curious, in your regular life, is that difficult at all when you meet fans who might suppose you're Champ Kind, Todd Packer, or like you have those personality qualities? Do you get that with people?
Dude, I mean, what a gratitude that someone. Here's what people go. People ask for a picture.
Sure.
And they go, "I bet you hate this." You know what I say? Wouldn't it be so much worse if it didn't happen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So every time it happens, that's just, think of it as money.
For sure.
Paid in gratitude.
Yeah.
But no ego, but here's my favorite thing. Someone sees me in the airport and they start going, "Who do I know them?" And then they smile. I'm like, "Oh my God, how lucky am I?" They see me and they go, "Do I know that guy?" And then they smile. I'm like, "Yo."
That's awesome.
That's not a bad.
And then they go, "Hot tub time machine."
No!
And you're like,
kidding,
"You
right?
son of a gun, get out!"
He is
here.
kidding.
You are kidding.
No, you have to learn. He's trying to troll you.
I love it because I do this in the office trivia show about halfway through the show. No, about nearly 7 days through the show, I ask how many people in the audience have loved my performance in Hot Tub Time Machine. And usually about a third of them clap. And I said, that's funny because I'm not in Hot Tub Time Machine. I've been in front of you for an hour, you racist. You can't tell the difference between one bald white guy and another. That's Rob Corddry.
It's not often you hear, all the white bald people look alike.
You know, and Rob gets it too.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you guys have a relationship at all? And
we've seen each other a couple times. I don't think we've ever been. Oh, no. We were in a movie together. I think we're both in. It's a movie about kids stranded in the airport, Undeclared.
Okay.
I think we're both in the movie. I just had a couple days on it, and I think I don't remember what he had, but it's the only one we've both been in together, to my knowledge.
Because I was just always curious if you got a kick out of sharing those kind of stories.
We don't see each other that often.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Now we talked a lot about football. I wanted to ask about baseball because I know you joked about how it would take 150 years.
Yeah.
But going to see as many ballparks as possible, or going to take your kids and everything like that. How has that gone? If you've had any time, and what ballparks do you appreciate?
Thanks for your question. I haven't had time.
Oh,
I got 5 kids, so I just go and earn and come back home and give them the money. And here's the thing: my boys are into the NBA.
Okay.
Right.
So I tried as I might to get them into football. I hate to say this, my oldest son, when I took him to a Chiefs game years ago, we're in a suite, and he's back there sleeping. I'm like, dude, get off, dude.
Oh, goodness.
But also, everybody lives their life. Like, you want to sleep through it? Fine. I mean, I'm not bringing you back. I'm never taking you to a Super Bowl.
That's true.
But, and my second one tried to get into it, and I took him to a couple games, and but they don't sit and watch with me.
Who's their hoop star? Who do they like?
Oh, they like the Lakers. Yeah. But these days, all the kids like all
Luka.
the players. It's different than when I grew up.
Yeah.
You had a team, but now the players go everywhere anyway, and everyone's playing. Is it 2K, right?
Yeah.
And so they're just choosing all the players. So who cares? They get in the debate about who's the greatest of all time. And if you want to get off Wilt Chamberlain, then just shut your mouth. Come on.
Would you listen to Kareem at all?
Would I listen to him?
Yeah.
Well, if Kareem would talk to me, I'll listen to it.
No, I mean, as the best of all time.
I don't know. I can't get in the weeds that deep. I mean, I don't. Kareem against Wilt. Wilt bench 500, right? How much Wilt bench?
Yeah,
Okay.
all the way.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
You want to do? You want to get under the fucking?
Oh,
Dump.
we got it. I got a button too.
That's okay.
You want to get under the basket? Who's got a bigger rump? I mean, what's going on? Oh, who's going to push who out?
You don't feel like you
he's
hear
got that gimmicky sky hook and
Okay,
everything.
who can deal with the sky hook? Wilt Chamberlain. Oh, you're going to sky hook me? Mm-hmm. Okay, my elbow in your chest? I just put 200 pounds of pressure in your chest. You going to call the foul? No, we're playing.
Yeah.
I think he's taking Wilt.
Okay.
Come on.
It sounds like it. So
How can you not? Now, this new kid that can shoot threes. How tall is he? The kid.
Wemby.
Yeah.
7'5".
Yeah. Wemby Stadium, right?
Yeah.
7'5".
Very good.
Shoots threes. Now what?
We're screwed.
We're all
I mean, that's
the whole world's
amazing.
in trouble.
But there's going to be now. How soon before the whole league is 7'5"? Right?
I don't think that's going to happen but I'd
really?
love to see
You
it.
don't believe in robots?
Or technology. Yeah, technology is making advancements.
Oh, ask him about robots taking over.
My big thought on robots is that we just turn the sprinklers on. We're going to be fine. We just got to make sure that we keep some exposed wires.
Okay.
Doctors or scientists or whatever y'all are.
No, you don't need those.
Yeah, just the ones that are creating the robots. Just make sure
they'll be killed by the robots.
Oh,
that's the movie.
That's going to be tough.
The movie is the robots kill their creators and then keep moving, and then it really becomes Terminator.
The question is,
that's what the war's about.
Do they just take us all out, or do they infiltrate with us and we don't even know?
It's their choice.
Yeah.
Well, there's always some messed up human who goes, yeah, I want to be part robot.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, if we're going that route, are you surprised we're not all wearing the silver jumpsuits or eating our food in pill form yet?
Oh, it'll happen.
Okay.
Food is such a pleasure. I don't think that'll ever go.
Mm-hmm. Talk with David Koechner right here on 105.3 The Fan. I wanted to ask you about a role that I'm curious how much you get recognition for this. I love the cartoon American Dad.
Nice.
And I know it's making its way back to Fox and everything. How much recognition do you get for that? Because I'm sure you hear a lot of the same stuff, which is a privilege, but do you get a lot of American Dad love?
That's only people that love deep cuts.
Okay.
Now, here's the movie I thought you were going to say, The Goods. People that are deep cuts comedy fans love The Goods.
Okay.
Now, it's less and they're upset that The Goods isn't as popular as Anchorman. but it's people that really get comedy on a deeper level that go to the goods. And
that's the used car movie? Okay, I know that one.
Directed by Neil Brennan, who was the head writer for the Chappelle Show. Yeah, who's a brilliant stand-up as well.
That was a fun, I enjoyed that
If you watch Neil Brennan on the Mark Twain Award with Dave Chappelle, that's just pure genius.
He had
amazing.
A joke that wonderful. I thought was so clever. He talked about dating a supermodel, and he said, it's like having a dune buggy. It's great at the beach and a pain everywhere else.
Oh, my God.
And I just thought,
how good is he?
Yeah, that was
good is he?
So clever.
That's so good.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of, I'm guessing, yes, based on some of the stuff you had, do you have like a big plethora of comedians nowadays that you like, that you're like, oh, yeah, if you support me, great, but also go support this person?
Well, are you talking about lesser known comics?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get in the weeds about that, because here's the thing. Once you start a list, if you leave someone off the list,
I got you.
Because everyone's ego-driven. What about me? What about me? What about me? But so why get into that?
Oh, last time we talked, I brought up Anton Phillips. That's one of my favorite movies.
From
Dirty Work.
Dirty Work. Norm Macdonald. Yeah.
Yes, I just thought that was a brilliant movie. I laughed the entire time through it. I was watching that scene 2 nights ago. My wife and I, because when we started dating, I would go home and we'd pop the VHS in and watch that, and so my kids were like, what the hell is happening right here? Like, I just keep hearing this guy talking about dead hookers in the back of a car, and I'm just cackling, laughing, and I was like, we got to watch it.
How old are your kids?
My oldest is 18.
Okay.
My middle son, he's 14.
So you started early.
And I was like, let's rock this. And then I went back and listened to...
14 is the perfect age.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah. You got to get a kid who goes, oh, this is what comedy is.
Yes. Exactly. Yep. And that was the moment, because my middle kid, he's the funny one in the house.
Okay.
He's the one that walks around. My oldest just turned 18, and he's the one that's like, you're a grown man living in your parents' house. You need to get a job. And I just think it's the funniest thing. I cackle about that, too. So that one's the other one, dry sense of humor, very dry like me. His delivery's dry, and you're like, was that a joke
Reads
or
books.
not? Yeah, exactly. Going to college. When I was watching that, I was like, man, this is in the top 3 for me, for like the movies that I loved. And I was wondering, do you have you need to show your kids these movies. If you want comedy, these are the ones.
You got to be careful, because if you show them Monty Python and the Holy Grail when they're 10, they won't get it.
Right. Yeah.
And then I messed it all up. It's like, oh. And at 10, it's also too early to see Apocalypse Now. But I did it.
That's for sure.
But I did it.
So, all right. So let's cross
Blues
those
Brothers.
off.
Yeah, that's
is transcendent.
One. Yeah.
Now, it seems goofy, but I tell you what, it's so progressive. When you think just think about that when you watch the movie, what they're doing was so progressive at the time. It's 1980. And you've got these white guys that are in love with, blues.
Yeah.
And then they bring all this different whole world and culture into it. It's amazing. And there's so many great jokes, and it's just so brilliant. I love that. I wore grooves in that album. Man, I loved it so much. So that one's up there. But I'm a huge Monty Python fan, but you got to be sure.
You're right, yeah.
You show them other stuff. Show them Candy first, and then give them to that. So, and like that, I don't make a judgment on comedy. Like, a lot of it's not for me. But I like, stuff that really hits on a couple levels. But if anyone's a fan of comedy, we're all winning.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
It's kind of amazing to see how difficult comedy is to create ones that are like every scene is action-packed with funny. Like, you're going to get joke, and it's just coming at you. Yep. And then some of them are just this burn that takes some time, and then all of a sudden the joke hits you, and you're like, damn, that was great.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
For me, Life of Brian is the perfect comedy, because they're all playing all these different parts, but every scene works. No scene is thrown away, and they're all playing different characters throughout, and every scene matters. That's what you want in a movie. Like, it all builds up to something, and there's a beginning, middle, and end to every scene. And in movies, they're supposed to, you either start low and go high in a scene, or start high and go low in a scene. Basically, it's a triangle thing. But anyway, it's just the way writing works for tension and everything else.
Yeah.
But that movie's so brilliant. It's beyond compare for me. And it ends with, such great songs too. And it's silly and it's brilliant. And the writing is so brilliant. If you ever watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Dennis the Constitutional Peasant, there's no better speech in comedy for me.
And even a great name while we're at it. Now I feel bad because I don't think I have seen Life of Brian. I've definitely seen
But I'm talking about
Holy
Monty Python.
Grail. Yeah.
Old woman, I'm a man. Old woman, a man. What? Who cares? Like, oh my God. I'm your king. Well, I didn't vote for you. Oh, it's just brilliant.
Man, that feels more relevant maybe now
Oh
than
my
ever.
God, it's where I got my politics. It's the most beautiful.
Are you a Stranger Things person?
I was until my kids binged without me.
Oh man,
they did? That feels like a violation.
Because when it came out, I don't know if they dropped all the episodes at once, the first season, right?
Yeah.
So we watched 1, and then we watched 2 together, right? 3 comes out. Oh, well, what? You already watched it. I mean, I can't sit and watch all of it because I got stuff to do.
Busy man.
I mean, and then you're like, I'm just alone.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch alone.
Right. Because
But you also don't want to watch with somebody that's already watched it because they're like fidgeting, trying to hold back.
I'm fine if just do anything with me.
Yeah.
I'm
You want the kids to
alone.
be around.
Oh.
But we did watch The Boys together. You watched The Boys?
Yeah, boys.
Wow.
Yes.
Intense.
Wow.
There's
Talk about your mix of action,
Yes.
comedy,
So
social
good.
commentary.
Can we talk local? Landman.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Billy Bob. Look, Billy Bob is the greatest.
Yeah.
Is he really?
The greatest American, well, the greatest human being. Yeah, he's lovely, but it just, I mean, I can't, it's so watchable.
You know, he said the #1 city in America he'd want to live in is Fort Worth.
Well,
Probably because of
Yeah,
hyenas.
because
tell you what,
hyenas is there.
I've been there all week, but I mean, I can tell you, I understand why. It is a cool town. It really
It's awesome.
is.
Funky town's
It's
great.
a great town.
Allie Larder is great in that show too because she just like commands everybody's attention, not just because of the outfits, but because of the acting and the speeches. And
The writing's great.
yeah, it really is.
And he's got 3 or 4 or 5 storylines going all the time, and he clocks them so well. I keep saying this to my kids. They probably don't like to hear it. There's a new complication. Do you understand? He keeps adding complications, and that's the hardest thing. He keeps adding complications, and that's what you want in a drama. How are they going to get out of this one?
Yes.
It's a puzzle. More complications, you know? It's so well done. I don't know how Taylor Sheridan does it.
Yeah.
Because everything he does is great. I mean, what's going on in that? He might be an AI robot.
That maybe so.
He's
Yeah.
Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
We solved the puzzle.
And he was in Landman season 1.
was.
Did you ever feel like some of the end episodes of Yellowstone were padded out with too many country music concerts?
I haven't
though?
seen it.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, sorry.
All right.
I can't
'Cause
comment.
I'm a
on it.
big Taylor Sheridan fan, but I feel like eventually I was like, we could shave like 15 minutes of concert out of this episode.
Well, the thing is, that's what he's got. What he does is rare. He has that broad audience and everybody's happy.
That
That's
does seem to
hard
be the
do.
case.
So sometimes you might have to sit through the thing that you might not like, but that might be the thing that brought someone else to the table.
Okay.
So,
And that kind of,
Kind of like our show.
I could see that.
Yeah.
That kind of pulls it all back together for this evening, for tomorrow. Hyenas
100%.
Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Look at him.
HyenasComedyClub.com if you want to get tickets.
Fort Worth, not Dallas.
Exactly.
This weekend.
Fort Worth, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock today, and then tomorrow, 7 o'clock and 9:30. I'm sure lots of people listening have been like, oh, yeah, I've been to comedy shows, or maybe they've even seen you in person. Why would you recommend those? Somebody's listening and it's like, you know, this guy's really funny. I've never been to a comedy club. Why would you recommend like going to check it out?
Well, you just said it. This guy's really funny.
There you go.
Your words, not mine.
True.
And you know, it's a great evening. You know, it's a great atmosphere. We're just here to have fun. We're all here to just come and relax, and you know, put down our mind for a second. Let me fill it up. Let me fill your mind up. Twist it around, put it in the washing machine, dry it, put it back in the washing machine, hanging on a clothesline, and let it go in the wind.
So you're an air dry person.
Yeah, I'm both air and I'm a hot dryer too. Let me inside your mind for a minute. Let me get in there.
The way he's looking into your eyes while he's saying this. Is
I've been
really-
asked worse.
Let me mix it up for a second here. Here we go. That's right. Close your eyes. You're going to feel just a little pressure, and there we go. I'm inside your mind. I guess that's why.
All right. I'd show up for that.
Okay, well, you have the opportunity tonight. Hyenas Comedy Club in Fort Worth.
Whammy!
8 o'clock showing,
What's
10
up,
o'clock
my
showing,
nerds?
tomorrow, 7 o'clock showing,
See
9:30
that package I left under your
showing.
desk?
It was poop. Go
You and
to
me should get an apartment together. I miss your musk.
David Koechner, Hyenas Comedy Club. Man, thank you so much.
man.
105 for the fun.